Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This video I'm going to be talking about Hazel's first month of life. I absolutely love being a mom. There's seriously nothing else I'd rather do than just take care of her all day. Like dirty diapers, lack of sleep, not being able to do very much. I absolutely love it all. At her 1 month doctor's appointment, she weighed 9.7 pounds and she was 52 centimeters long. She was in newborn diapers for about 3 weeks and I went through a lot of them, and now she's in size 1 diapers. Her newborn clothing is just starting to get a little bit tight. She's very long, so she's kind of outgrown her pants a little quicker than her tops. And some of her onesies are like very short. She is so calm and so content and very curious. Like, I've had so many comments about how alert she is and how calm and just relaxed she is. Her favorite things are snuggles, swaddles, and sleeps. She also loves to stretch. And I mean, I knew that she was a mover when she was inside of me because I could feel her all day long. She was always moving, and when I was sleeping, she would stretch her feet up my side and I would feel like little toes up here. So it's not surprising that she's like that out of the womb. She actually slept on her side for the first like 3 weeks of her life as well. She came out of the womb sleeping on her side. Like, she would not stay on her back. She's starting to grab at things like my hair. She can kind of like bat at toys that hang above her on her mat. She can't quite hang on to anything yet. Well, if I put my finger like in her hand, she'll grasp onto that, but that's about it. Are you okay over there? You can fall asleep. She's smiling at me, but like trying so hard to stay awake. She does a lot of weird stuff in her sleep. Like, I've kind of been joking that it looks like she's going through an exorcism in her sleep, because like her eyes twitch and her eyes open and roll back in her head and she twitches, and it's just like really freaky to watch. And for the first like 48 hours when we were in the hospital and she was in her bassinet and I would watch her do this, I would freak out because I didn't know that that was normal. It took a few days for me to realize that yes, that is normal, and I got to know like what she usually did in her sleep, so then I could really tell if something wasn't normal. Helped me feel a lot better. Sometimes in her sleep, she'll just make this really intense like cry face, and then it'll just disappear. Like, just her face will go flat. She also came out being able to lift up her own head. I noticed it when I would be holding her on my chest in the hospital. She would kind of like move her head around, and she's been able to do that better and better. People who have come to visit have also commented on that, how she has some crazy neck strength, and she's got crazy strength altogether. Like, her grip is really strong as well. She isn't really a crier. I mean, she cries when she's hungry and that's about it. And when she does cry, it's this like sweetest little like whimper. Like, it's so sad. Like, I can't stand to hear her cry. And for the first little while, I cried every time she did, because it's just like, it's such a sad sound. She eats very well. It took a night to get her latched, but after we got her latched, she was eating like a pro. And since we've been home from the hospital, it's been very, very easy. I mean, there was a couple nights where she was spitting up, but all that took was a phone call to the telehealth line, and I discovered that I was kind of overfeeding her. But other than that, like, I've had no trouble whatsoever. She looks so cute when she's breastfeeding, and she makes these like little noises that I just die over. In this last week, she has started to cluster feed, and that's pretty exhausting. She eats every 1 to 3 hours. So the way it's timed out, I hadn't even been getting like 45 minutes of sleep, and that was difficult. But at the same time, I know it's just a phase and it's not gonna last forever, and that it just means that she's growing. I just made myself a couple extra cups of coffee, put on a good Netflix show, and yeah, I just fed her a lot. The longest she has gone sleeping is 4 hours so far. She hasn't slept longer than 4 hours, but if she sleeps 3 to 4 hours, then I get to sleep 3 or 4 hours, and that's like magnificent to me. If she does sleep for 4 hours, it's usually been at night, or if we're like out in the city all day, I've noticed that it seems to kind of overwhelm her or maybe like be overstimulating for her. So she just sleeps the whole time. And she also sleeps the whole time when I have guests over. So she really does like a calm, peaceful environment, which is good because most of the time it's just me and her. Of course, she does sleep best on top of me. She could sleep forever on top of me. She also doesn't wake up very easily. Like, I could put her in her bouncer right beside the dryer or the washing machine and she won't wake up. It's fantastic. She has the cutest gassy smile. She smiles in her sleep, and she's started to smile when she's awake as well. And sometimes I think they're real. I mean, literally we'll be like looking at each other in the eye and I'll be talking to her and she'll smile and it seems like a response. So I don't know. I think some of them must be real. She also laughed in her sleep the other day and it was the funniest thing ever. Like, I'm lying in bed trying to go to sleep, she's falling asleep, and all of a sudden I hear this adorable little chuckle and I look over and there she is chuckling away, and I'm thinking like, I want to know what's so funny at 3 o'clock in the morning. She's had some baby acne, but I've been using a special lotion and cleansing water, which has been working really fast to heal that up. She also has a little bit of a diaper rash, and that was really painful for her. But yeah, the doctor gave us some cortisone cream and that heals it up right away. I'm not sure what color her hair is. Some people say that her hair color is the same as mine. I was blonde when I was a kid, and I think she is gonna be blonde. Her hair has started falling out and new little hairs are growing in and they're white. She also has big dark blue eyes and it's so beautiful. And they'll probably stay that way because both parties had blue eyes. A lot of people have been saying that she's like my twin, and I love that. I like having like this little tiny human that looks exactly like me. It's so cool. She does this thing with her face where she goes like, and it's just the cutest thing ever. I love when she does it, and I thought that it was kind of her poop face at first, but she does it even when she's not pooping, and I don't know why she does that. It looks like she's going, ooh, look at all this, you know, like she's thinking and looking around, and I don't know what she's thinking, but I'd love to know. Things Hazel doesn't like. Probably the #1 thing is being put in the car seat. She cannot handle being strapped into the car seat. So that's it for Hazel's 1 month update. It's been a really quick month. It just flew by. And I can't wait to continue to do more of these and share all the cool new things she can do. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.